Hey everyone, it's Matt from Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews. Welcome to our deck-to-deck tour of Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. Liberty is one of the 3 Freedom-class ships. While it doesn't have some of the recent upgrades the other 2 have, it's still a great ship and has a unique feature no other Royal Caribbean ship has. Check it out. Starting out on Deck 2, we find the Loyalty Ambassador deck. This is where you can get your questions answered about Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor loyalty program. The Conference Center is also on Deck 2. It was closed, so we were unable to video the inside. Moving up to Deck 3, we find the main dining room. It spans 3 decks. Food at the main dining room is included in your cruise fare. Breakfast and dinner are served here every day, and lunch typically on sea days. In the MDR, you will also find the Chef's Table. This is an upcharge venue with upscale dining and wine pairings. Continuing on Deck 3, you'll find the Art Gallery. The gallery will run many auction events during your cruise, typically with champagne served. For those that are talented or brave enough, the On-Air Club is the ship's karaoke club. If you need something to help you get on stage, the On-Air Club does have a full bar. Studio B is the ship's ice rink. The ice show is the main event here, but you can also find many other activities including game shows and nightclub dancing. Deck 3 is also home to the Platinum Theater. The main show at the theater is a Broadway production of Saturday Night Live. There are also other production shows throughout your cruise, and it hosts entertainers such as magicians and comedians. Movies are also shown at the Platinum Theater. For certain cruisers, there is reserved seating available in the theater. Now onto the 4th deck, you'll find Boleros. Boleros is Liberty's Cuban themed bar. It's a great place to find a mojito. It's also a great location for music and dancing. Next is the Focus Photo Gallery. Royal Caribbean will have photographers around the ship ready to take your picture, typically at dinner or getting off the ship at port stops. Focus is where you come to view and purchase those pictures. You can have them printed or download digital copies. Also on the 4th floor, you can try your luck at the Casino Royale. The casino includes many slot machines and table games. It also has a full bar. If you gain a high enough status at the casino, you can gain benefits such as free drinks, along with discounted or even free cruises. Just outside the casino is Sabor. Sabor is a high-end Mexican restaurant concept featuring dishes such as enchiladas, carne asada burritos, and homemade guacamole. They also have multiple types of margaritas. Sabor is an upcharge specialty restaurant. The Schooner Bar is Royal Caribbean's nautical-themed bar and can be found on every one of Royal's ships. One of my favorite drinks is found here, the Lavender Daiquiri. Great piano playing entertainers are found here on most nights and typically is the location for trivia games. Outside on Deck 4 is really one of the cool features of this class of ship. There is some nice seating and shuffleboard available, but if you head towards the front of the ship and take these stairs, make sure you keep walking forward and you will find yourself up on the helicopter pad. Typically, this is a fairly quiet location as not many know that you can go up here. You can head right up to the King of the World spot and get some incredible views. Now let's head from Deck 4 up to Deck 5. Deck 5 is home to the Royal Promenade. This is the central hub of activity on the inside of Liberty. The Royal Promenade is home to shops, bars, and other ship activities. To get a feel for the size of the Royal Promenade, let's take a quick stroll from one end to the other. Then we will go through everything it has to offer. First up is guest services. This is essentially the front desk of the hotel operation on board, and where you can get questions answered or issues dealt with. An onboard ATM is available here. You can book your port activities at shore excursions. Just across the way is the R Bar. The R Bar is a great location for champagne and cocktails. Next cruise will be happy to take your deposit on a future cruise. Get Out There is a great shop for beachwear and other casual clothing. You can purchase cupcakes at the Cupcake Cupboard, but you can also schedule cupcake baking parties as you see them setting up for here. Cafe Promenade is your coffee headquarters on board. They serve Starbucks brand coffee, and yes, at this location it is included if you have a drink package. There is also free coffee and tea available along with snacks. So when we were on board, this was a Ben & Jerry's location, but since then, Royal has ended that partnership. So now, this is a Royal Caribbean Sugar Beach ice cream spot. Logo and Souvenir is where you go to get your Royal Caribbean branded memorabilia and clothing. Perfume and cosmetics. Well, I think you can figure out what they sell here. Gifts and jewelry, this is pretty much on the nose also. Jewelry and higher end watches are available for purchase. Liquor, cigarettes, and sundries are available duty-free at the general store. If you purchase liquor, it will be delivered to your room on the last night of the cruise. The fashion boutique carries name brand handbags and jewelry. Don't forget to check out the sales held in the center of the promenade. This classic Morgan in front of Vintages is a great place for a photo op. Vintages is one of my favorite spots on the Royal Promenade. It's a full-service bar with a spectacular selection of wines to try. You can also schedule wine tastings here. The Hoof and Claw is the ship's pub. Here you will find the ship's largest selection of beers, You can also get cocktails, and every night they have live music. Sorrento's is the spot for complimentary pizza, great for a late night snack. There is also a full bar available. Liberty has a Pinnacle Club lounge. This is a dedicated space for Pinnacle Club members of the Crown and Anchor Society to meet. Drinks and food are typically served during happy hour. The Star Lounge is an entertainment space. Musical acts play here in the evenings, and the space is used for other activities during the day, including bingo. The Star Lounge has a full bar available. Moving up to Deck 8, we find Royal Caribbean Online. PCs and printers are available for use. This is also home to the Loyalty Ambassador's office. Straight above on Deck 9, you'll find the ship's library, though there were very slim pickings available when we were aboard. And one more up on Deck 10, you'll find a dedicated card and game room. Finally up to Deck 11, our first stop will be the Windjammer, the ship's buffet. The Windjammer is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of your cruise. You'll find many options to choose from, but our favorites are the Indian dishes. Next to the Windjammer is Chops Grill. Chops is Royal Caribbean steakhouse concept. You'll find different cuts of prime beef available on the menu, along with other dishes, including great seafood. Chops Grill is a specialty restaurant that does have an upcharge. Staying on Deck 11, we make our way out to the pool deck. Liberty has a water play area called Splashaway Bay. Plenty of water slides for the kids, a dump bucket, dedicated pools and hot tubs. I would have loved this when I was a kid. Next to Splashaway Bay, there is a full-service bar called Squeeze. Now off to the main pool. The main pool area on Liberty has 2 full-size pools and 3 large hot tubs. A large video screen will show random videos during the day, but also will show sporting events and movies. There is a dedicated seating area for those staying in suites or Pinnacle Club members. Typically there is a Caribbean music band playing during the day, and the pool bar crew is always ready to serve up your favorite drink. We recommend the frozen mojito. Deck 11 also has the Solarium. The Solarium is an adults-only space reserved for those 18 and above. It has a pool and 4 different hot tubs. 2 of these hot tubs are cantilevered off the side of the ship and provide incredible views. The Solarium also has its own bar. Lastly on Deck 11 is the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. This is a full-service fitness center with cardio equipment, weight machines, and a classroom where yoga, spinning, and other classes are held. Changing, sauna, and steam rooms are also available. Now moving up to Deck 12. Adventure Ocean is the ship's kids club. Children can spend time here playing games and interacting with other children. Adventure Ocean is split into rooms for different age groups. There are also nursery services available. Next to Adventure Ocean is Challenger's Video Arcade. Everything from traditional video games to air hockey and skee ball are available. Games typically cost $2 to $3 to play. This is one of the larger arcades that we have found in the fleet. Just outside is Johnny Rockets. This is a great location to satisfy your craving for a burger, fries, and a shake. We find the onion rings to be really good also. We really like the layout of this restaurant, with the outdoor seating providing incredible views of the ocean. Johnny Rockets does have an upcharge to dine here. Deck 12 is home to a running track. We do recommend using it in the morning or the evening, as it gets quite crowded during the day. The sky bar is here on Deck 12 also, overlooking the pool deck below. If you don't need to be next to the pool, there is great seating just off the sky bar. Lastly on Deck 12, there is the Vitality at Sea Spa. This is a full-service facility with many treatments available. Deck 13 is where we start to find activities for the more adventurous. We start off with the Flow Rider. The Flow Rider is a surfing simulator. Riders can use a boogie board or stand-up boards. The Flow Rider is typically a free activity, but group and private lessons are available for a charge. Just above the Flow Rider is Liberty's Water Slide Complex. There are two different sets of water slides. On one side are Cyclone and Typhoon, otherwise known as the Perfect Storm water slides. These are traditional water slides that riders go down without a raft or a mat. The other side is the Tidal Wave, and it's unique in the Royal Caribbean fleet. You will not find this slide on any other ship. This is a boomerang slide. Up to 2 people can go at a time using a tube raft that you carry up the steps. After a quick turn, you shoot down a steep decline and then right up the wall of the slide for a moment of hang time. You then come back down and slow down in the deeper water at the end. It is a really quick ride, but much more fun in my opinion than the Perfect Storm water slides. Deck 13 is also home to a full-size sports court. Beyond basketball, there are also sessions for soccer, pickleball, and other activities held on the sports deck. Next to the sports deck is the rock climbing wall. It takes skill and strength to make it up to the top of this climb. Let's take a quick look at Ryan's climb all the way up in high speed. Now we'll move to the front of the ship on Deck 13. Firstly, if you're looking to sit in the sun but want to get away from the busy activity of the pool deck, this is a really great location to find a quiet spot. Then at the very front of the ship you'll find Liberty Dunes. Liberty Dunes is a fun mini golf course with 9 holes that have all kinds of different challenging shots. There are also some incredible views off the front of the ship from this spot. Way up on Deck 14, we find the Viking Crown Lounge. This is typically a quiet spot during the day, with great views of the ocean and the pool deck. Though late in the evenings, this lounge does serve as the ship's nightclub. This is also home to the Oliver Twist Bar. Deck 14 is home to the Diamond Lounge, though since we were on the ship, it has been renamed to the Crown Lounge. This lounge is typically available to Diamond, Diamond Plus, and Pinnacle members of the Crown and Anchor Society. In the morning, a light continental breakfast is served here, and in the evening, food and drinks are available. Many cruisers enjoy the higher-end coffee available in the lounge. There is also a concierge available to help with guest services needs. The Diamond Lounge also includes an outdoor space overlooking the ocean and the sports deck. There is also the Suite Lounge. This space is similar to the Diamond or Crown Lounge, but larger, better appointed, and only available to suite guests and members of the Pinnacle Club. Similar food and coffee options are available. There is also a dedicated Suite Lounge concierge. There's also a similar outdoor area available. And at the very top of the ship, on deck 15, you'll find the Skylight Chapel. This place is available for religious ceremonies and weddings. We hope you enjoyed this full ship tour of Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. If you did, please hit that like button. Also, check out the rest of the Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews channel. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any future cruising content. This is Matt from Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews. Happy cruising, everybody.